So I just came across a video about the Big U. I just did some research. He's a gangster I think, in Chicago, and he done a lot of trafficking, drugs, uh, firearms, sex worker exploit, and all the other stuff.
R.I.P. Fats on 6-0. Don't tell nobody about around and tell. On 6-0, don't tell Cowboy about the fat shit, because he'll around and tell.
R.I.P. both the Fats, Nipsey Hussle's best friend.
So the video is about that the Big U killed Nipsey Hussle.
Krusty, that was my celly in Lancaster, man. Me and him was porters, man. Lancaster building 2.
Yeah. You know what we went through, you know?
We got the old footage, man. Be on there, man. Y'all gonna see Fats with big t-shirts, you know. This didn't change, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We growing. Yeah. Still going, man. It's a marathon, man, you know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So they were friends.
These two right here, man, good brothers. Nip, you know, foundation.
Yeah.
To the outside world, Fat's death is a mystery, but allegedly the hood knows. And this is how the story goes. But before we begin, please like the video. But on this situation, Big U claimed his innocence.
They say, y'all, you know what's another new one too? I got into it with Fats. Let me give y'all the information on that. I ain't never got into it with Fats. Fats is my little homeboy. Ever in my life, me and Fats ever got into it with nobody. Never, ever. So you gotta figure that one out anyway. So all that them telling y'all stupid for listening to any of that. And listening and responding to this shit been saying for the last, this 6-7 years. Why you gonna stop? Not longer than that. Longer than that. Y'all was accusing me that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out.
Oh, we gonna figure it out, Big U. You can't bully us through the internet. That's that. If you figure it out, you dead look. Well, since the FBI is on your ass, we gonna figure it out. And we only getting the story from real 6-0s. Shout out to Lil Rose. Go subscribe to him right now. But this is how the story goes. When Nipsey Hussle first got out of his contract with Big U wasn't happy. They tried everything in their power to sabotage Nipsey Hussle's career. First, by going to the studio and ripping out all the equipment.
Right. Then when I decided my son come home from college, he want to do music. Right. So I'm like, okay, when we get the equipment, we're gonna put it somewhere where we can all get to it.
So this journey, yes. There's rumors Nipsey and Big U got into a fight. I was overseas when I heard about that.
I left the music industry. Me and Nipsey had a fallout. He had my equipment, and I wanted to use my equipment. He got mad
So
because I
Big
got
U
my equipment back.
before was accused
So then that's when our conflict
of
started.
killing Nipsey Hussle, and a couple of days ago, the FBI caught him that he really murdered Nipsey Hussle.
Everybody can get there all the time. Nip, you can get to when you want to. So
But that didn't stop Nipsey though. He was the hardest working man in the hood. Recorded enough songs for the next few mixtapes. And some of the recorded songs were hits with the Compton Blood named YG. They decided to shoot a music video for one of the songs. First in Compton.
So they both were rappers.
Hey, we got neighborhood Nip in the treetop. Hey, for all that bullshit, man, with Nip, my ask me if Nip a real nigga, where he at? See right here, my nigga. We 400 block sprucing. Every Nip guy I got. Treetop.
And during the shoot, Nipsey got a call. The back door was ordered on Nipsey Hussle by Big U, but instead of filling the order, Nipsey had so much love, they gave him the heads up. Nipsey's team didn't arrive yet. Called the team, tell him turn around, head to the Marathon store. Then YG called, where you at? We gotta finish the shoot. This song's a hit, guaranteed. That's when Nipsey told him, you know what? Come down to the hood. Let's shoot it down here instead. They can't backdoor me down here. And YG went on his way.
Getting it in, huh? Video shoot. Just read up the mixtape. Yeah, on the way.
Hey, get my
I know what it is. Man, I know what it is.
Well, during the shoot, Big U and company came through, kicking down cameras, trying their best to stop it. After the shoot, while everybody was waiting for Nip to go back to his grandma's house, Big U was at the studio. Everyone else might have been intimidated by Big U, but not Nipsey. He went to the studio and called Big U out, like, "What's up? Why you hating?" Big U started complaining, like, "You bringing the red right to the hood. And I heard you made a diss song about me, Nip." Nipsey told him straight up, "Yeah, it is about you."
That's when they got upset, and he made the song. I don't rap, my nigga.
Never came out.
It did come out.
It did come out?
It did come out. It wasn't never pushed as a song, but it came out. And I mean, I don't rap, I scrap. And this is my neighborhood, my You know what I'm saying? This is my land. This is my piece of rock. I fought for the I ain't gave this up. I'm still here every single day. He ain't like that. He's supposed to make a diss song about me.
Every gang member owned their own land. Like,
Then Big U threw a water bottle at Nipsey Hussle's face. Nipsey wasn't having it. "Big homie, let's go outside. You know what time it is. Let's run this lap."
Big U went out there like he was about to mail in the victory. He just knew he had that one. Dead homies. Bro, went out there stretching on that old MMA, mixed martial arts stuff. But that it only work in the mirror. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Ask anybody, ask the front hoods. Man, Nip maxed this dude out. Walked him up out of there until Bear Claw say, "Bro, you don't need to be fighting this young dude. Tiny Draws, get out there." Nip gave him what he wanted also.
Yeah, so basically, let's get this straight. So, Nip had an altercation with him in the studio or whatever. Big U was like, "Is this song about me?" He was like, "Yeah, it's about you, cuz." So Big U threw the water bottle at him, right? So he was like, "We're gonna have to go downstairs and get down," right? So they in the middle of the street. And Nip kept just bouncing around. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to get hit or whatever, trying to fire him. So he was like, "All right, cuz, I'm gonna have like my little homies come because I don't have to win for this,
Big
right?"
U started harassing the Marathon store until the infamous melee.
So, we end up having to come talk about that. Pull up the homies, and Nip admit it's wrong, but still there's some consequences to your wrong. I came to pick him up that morning so he can get his discipline. And his brother got in the way, talking about my brother not going nowhere. If I was his brother, I'd have did the same thing. Like, you're not going nowhere with I would have did the same. But I mean, you're not from 60s though. And you're not from the hood, so, you can't really speak on hood business. And
so the next day, TD and them came and he was just doing some bullshit or whatever like that. So they try to come, Big U tell
his brother, it's not from the hood.
Tell Nip, get in the car, you gonna go on Bryanhurst and you gonna get down, right? Black Sim like, "You ain't taking my brother nowhere." You get what I'm saying? And he tried to pull him out the car. When he tried to pull him out the car or whatever like that, Nip looked over and he was like, "Listen, long as you don't, me, we good." So he was like, "Nah." So Fats, right? My homie Fats.
You talking about another situation?
I'm talking about the same situation.
The situation this happened when Black Sam bust in the air.
No, he did bust in the air, but Big U tried to fire on Fats.
Fats put him on his pockets.
And then Fats put him on his pockets.
I got a call on that one.
He put him on his pockets, right? So, Fats is like 5'4".
Nip seen the play and teed off on him. Or let's do it like football. Go. Teed off on that man, sidewinding. He broke out into an all-world melee. He walking this dude down. Dudes jump in, trying to pack him out. But here come Pops to the rescue with that bat. Whacka, 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 whacka.
Whoa.
Ooh-wee knots all across Big U head. But Big U team was having the momentum. until Fats rode in hot. Jumped out, slammed Big U
That's when
against
Black
the wall.
Sam came out, pulled out the pistol, bust in the air trying to stop it. Somehow police arrived 30 seconds later.
How many fights I done had in this parking
my
lot? I can't
God.
count, man. How many fights Fats had,
Everyone
my
have a
brother
gun
had, we can't
in
count.
Chicago.
How many, incidents with the police right here. Let me show you something. So, if you look where Ant's standing right there, that's where my brother was standing. And if you look where, let me show you, stand about right here. This is where the police was busting from. And police is trained shooters. Police don't miss. And he busting like this in a full clip. And he didn't hit my brother at
Somehow
all.
Big U went in and went out. I guess the grid program is like a fast pass at Disneyland. Everything expedited.
That's what he feed me. Come to find out, Black Sam was off parole. Black Sam indeed had to bail out. Big U was the one that they let out. No strings attached. He turned into grid worker when all this hit the fan. He's got pulled over down the street.
The next night, they called a meeting. Both the feds called Big U out for the fade. Big U wanted no parts of it. And Big U, he can't live down embarrassment. He gotta get you one way or another. What's the plan? Well, both the feds, he was running a weed shop. And Big U was extorting the weed shops. He couldn't extort fats though, so he tried every way possible. First, by attacking the weed shops.
Find them niggas by them off. That trap right there.
Yo.
You left the bitch. He's so scary. Oh, things like that. Damn, bro. The bait was too.
After, he got to Fats by offering weed at a super discounted price. After a few deals, Fats got comfortable.
Until this one mysterious day, he get a call. I got some more flight, bro. Come outside. Man, they had security, so both the Fats in there in flip-flops and shorts, marathon shirt. He comfy, like chestnuts roasting over an open fire. He come outside in flip-flops, looking both ways, looking for this dude. Like, where he at?
Flip-flops.
He said he right here on the corner of West Boulevard and 59th. Dude's still on the phone with him. Oh, you gotta walk to the corner. I'm right here on the corner. I parked over here. Dead homies. One time he made it to that corner, he was ambushed. And that dude was the last one seen rolling off. Allegedly. Asked the trenches though. Man, the whole city was crying.
R.I.P. Fats, man. R.I.P. Nipsey. Man, I don't think Nipsey was the same after this. And I really believe Nipsey only started rocking with Big U again because he was tired of dealing with the BS. Big U had too much power in the hood. But again, this is all alleged. But what's not alleged is I got proof of Cowboy backdooring Nipsey Hussle.
It's confirmed. So I searched on Google and it's confirmed that Big U have murdered Nipsey.